Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a Neuvillette Listener by me. So let's get into it. Fontaine's lively streets buzz with chatter and the scent of freshly baked pastries. As your hand rests on your swollen belly, you feel a gentle kick from within, a soft reminder of the life growing inside of you. Neuvillette, ever the devoted partner, is away at the court of Fontaine, his duties keeping him tied to the judicial matters of the nation. And though you miss his presence, you've learned to treasure these quiet moments. The citizens of Fontaine smile at you warmly as you pass, many offering congratulations on the upcoming birth of your child. And for a moment, everything feels right in the world, like the world is in perfect harmony. But that peace is soon shattered when you feel something cold pressing against your back. A blade. Don't make a sound. A voice growls in your ear, breath hot against your skin, or this will end badly for you and your little one. Fear grips your heart, your instincts urging you to run, but the weight of your condition makes escape impossible. You glance around desperately, but the bustling crowd seems oblivious, going about their day as if nothing is amiss. Your breath catches in your throat, and your heart races. The hand on your belly tightens protectively, the overwhelming need to keep your child safe surging through you. And just as you're about to speak, the stranger shifts, his grip tightening on the blade. No sudden moves. You're going to come with me quietly, or... Before he can finish his threat, a sharp wind whips through the air, colder than anything you've ever felt. The blade at your back is ripped away, clattering uselessly to the ground, and in a matter of seconds, the attacker is thrown back, the water swirling around him like the wrath of a storm. How dare you? Neuvillette's voice booms, and it's not the calm, composed tone you're used to. It's filled with something more primal, filled with fury. His figure sounds tall and imposing, his usually gentle eyes now stormy and dark, filled with a wrath you've never seen before. His presence alone feels like a tidal wave crashing through the city, and the attacker stumbles, trying to escape the torrent of water. But Neuvillette's control of the hydro element is absolute. With a flick of his wrist, water snakes around the man's limbs, binding him in place as he struggles to breathe against the suffocating pressure. Neuvillette, you breathe out, relief flooding through you. He's by your side in an instant, the storm in his eyes softening for a moment as he gazes down at you, his hand immediately moving to your belly, as if to reassure himself that you and the baby are unharmed. Are you all right? You can hear him, worried and concerned, with barely controlled emotion in his voice. His other hand cradles your face gently, thumb brushing over your cheek in a soothing motion. Did he hurt you? I'm okay, you managed to say, your voice shaky but steady. The baby's fine too. The tension in his shoulders is not fully eased, but he nods, drawing you close to him. His arms wrap around you protectively, his tall frame a barrier between you and the rest of the world. I'm so sorry. I should have been here. I should never have left you alone. You couldn't have known, your reply, resting your head against his chest, finding comfort in the steady rhythm of his heartbeat. I'm just glad you're here now. Neuvillette's jaw tightens as he looks over your shoulder at the would-be attacker, who still writhes helplessly under the weight of Neuvillette's hydro magic. I'll make sure he pays for this, he says with a scowl. The gentleman you knew, replaced by something fiercer, something almost untamed, akin to his dragon self. The skies above Fontaine darken, clouds gathering ominously, as if responding to his fury. The very air around you feels heavy, as if the city itself shares Neuvillette's anger. Please, you whisper, pulling back just enough to look up at him. Neuvillette, don't do more than you have to. You've done enough. Just take him to court. You can do whatever you want there. Okay? You've done a lot to gain the people's trust. You're their Chief Justice. It's very important what you'll do. And for a moment, it seems like the storm in his heart is too great to quell. His eyes flicker between the man and you, torn between the overwhelming urge to protect and the love he feels for you. Then slowly, his expression softens. The clouds above seem to dissipate, the sunlight filtering through once more. The water binding the attacker disappears, and he slumps to the ground. Neuvillette, however, shows no mercy as he steps forward, towering over the man. You will be taken to the highest court for this, he declares coldly, his tone carrying the weight of his authority as the Chief Justice of Fontaine. And you will answer for your crime. Neuvillette does not need to instruct law enforcement. They know what to do. With swift movements, they take the assailant away, leaving the street to return to its normal rhythm, though now there is an air of unease lingering. He turns back to you, his face softening once more, and he cups your face in his hands, bending down slightly to press a tender kiss to your forehead. I'll never let anyone hurt you. You and our child mean everything to me. I know, and I love you for it. He wraps his arms around you again, holding you close. Just as a dragon hoards his treasure, he will protect you and your child fiercely in every way he can.